Ayan na. Mhm. Yeah, so anong difference makikita natin dito sa TVZ compared sa kanina? Anong mga pagkakaiba pagdating sa Zerg na production? Okay. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, pero ako, speaking from experience, these reapers are the bane of my existence. Yeah. Alam mo, mhm. Yeah, and now he also has a starport going up.
Oh my goodness, di ko pala nabuksan yung audio input capture ko. Anyway, I'm really sorry for that. Sorry. I'm really sorry for that. So once again, we are now on to the quarterfinal matchup of our bronze to silver division. Nakabit pala yung mic ko. It's a 2-1-1 opening from the side of JollyBurger and a standard 3-hatch opening onto the side of Prime dito. So if you guys are late to the party, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry dahil nawala ng audio. Napindot ko pala kanina. So yeah.
Yeah, and moving on, this siege tank, gaano ka-crucial yung siege tank na to na nakaposition sa main base ni Jolly Burger?
Uh, Well, ano lang yan eh, in terms of defensive purposes, because we know that Zerg has in their arsenal that very early roach timing attack. And speaking of timing attacks, I think ayun yung gagawin ni Prime dito as 3 roaches and the +1 missile attack is being upgraded. Is being upgraded here mga kaibigan. The Spire follow-up also being followed up at this point of the game. Pero now, the Stimpack being researched and multiple barracks is being added onto the arsenal of JollyBurger mga kaibigan. So it's either I think both of the players are going for their respective timing attacks, and it's very interesting to see Prime actually scouting with roaches. It's not that kind of thing that you see every day. Pero tignan natin dito. He is scouting with roaches. Wow. So the Spire and the Hydra follow up onto the side of Prime. Kung ang sinabi ko kanina standard 3 hatch opening, this is not that standard anymore. Usually you kind of choose one first, then you kind of parang isa-saturate mo muna to third base mo, then you choose the next technology. So yeah, the roach timing already on the way onto the side of Prime. He is now leading in terms of army supply dito, and I think he's just waiting for the roach speed.
Yeah, and both players setting up right now based on their current army composition. Sino masasabi mong mas lamang sa current situation?
Well, in terms of the current army composition, JollyBurger has more in terms of technology. He has Banshees, he has Siege Tanks, and he has the Marauder. And the +1 already, ang daming upgrades dito in terms of production ni JollyBurger. So, napakarami niyang upgrades. Once this finish, it's going to be a really strong counter attack, or I mean a timing attack onto the side of JollyBurger. And sa side naman ni Prime, I think with his current unit composition, it's not that parang medyo hindi mo na siya magagamit at this point of the game. Roaches has a certain timeline on where you can use him, and if you would render to use him onto the late game, medyo mahihirapan ka. Kulang ka sa damage, kulang ka sa mobility. So we'll see about that mga kaibigan. Now JollyBurger has a huge amount of force here, and also Prime using the Corruptors to scout out here mga kaibigan. So we'll see about this. And in terms of worker supply, one of the common misconceptions of Zerg is kailangan mas malaki yung army nila sa sumulak sa workers. But it should be the other way around, to be honest. Na dapat ang target mo is you have 55 drones in the first 5 minutes of the game. And ang pan-defend mo lang nun, dapat ay queens and lynx, or you can have those safety roaches if you are not that comfortable in your micro. With that Hellion harassments coming in from the Terran. But here comes an engagement from the side of Prime dito. He will try and get the surround, but this Lynx would just be obliterated right here, right now. Now JollyBurger is microing up mga kaibigan. I think this is a good engagement onto the side of Prime if he did not overcommit. At pinilit siya ni JollyBurger mag-commit dito, as here is the main force of JollyBurger waiting inside of his second base mga kaibigan. And just like that mga kaibigan, the army supply onto the side of Prime plummets down way below of the army supply of JollyBurger. Kanina lamang na lamang siya, now it plummets way below.
Yeah, and I think we should also note may mga sneaky Banshee dito sa upper right corner ng map. Maybe JollyBurger looking to do something a bit cheesy.
Yeah, kasi ako kahit ano na ako, magda-diamond 1 na ako, nahirapan pa rin ako with that Banshee harass, especially when you are engaging way across the map. So, ang pwede magawin dito is actually, at this point of the game, wala pa ring safety spore crawlers dito si Prime. which is very
Yeah.
troubling as the Banshees are already making its way across onto the main base of Prime, mga kaibigan. No safety spores at this point of the game onto the side of Prime. Here comes the Banshee. Tingnan natin kung ilan mapapatay na to. As we all know, 2 Banshees can one hit. Kaya niyang i-one hit yung isang worker. Uy!
Yeah.
And also
currently, I
Prime
think
attacking.
JollyBurger chose to attack the
Uh-huh.
gas instead of the drones.
Yeah. So JollyBurger already wrecking havoc onto the side of Prime dito at mukhang may nakalimutan tayo. Nakalimutan natin mag WCS Game Heart. Nakalimutan natin mag WCS Game Heart. But while all of that is happening, mga kaibigan, ito rin yung one of the hardest habits na ito yung mga mahirap ituro sa mga bagong players is to avoid using the all army hotkey. It's really not that advisable to use if you are around at the lower stages because you don't want to build that habit to use that all army hotkey. And especially if you are a Zerg kasi if you are a Zerg maraming spellcasters. And if ang spellcasters nilalagay mo sa all army hotkey, ay parang mahirap sila i-utilize lahat. So, at this point of the game, things are looking a bit troubling onto the side of Prime kasi as you are a Zerg, you want to swarm your opponent, pero at this point of the game, parang yung Terran pa yung makakaswarm sa Zerg. So we'll see about that on how the engagement will happen, but I think here is the timing attack that we are looking for. Pero what? Nauna yung mga tanke dito ni JollyBurger.
Yeah, itong Overlord na to scouting out this push. Kung matutuloy, pero mukhang hindi muna. Nagre-regroup pa yung army ni JollyBurger.
Yeah.
Pero na-spot out na ni Prime yung mga tank na yun. So, maybe he would be preparing for that push.
And if you would look at the composition of Prime dito, parang medyo halo-halo. And if you would look at the composition of JollyBurger, Mutas, Roaches, and Hydralisk are not the way to go. Parang mas okay yata kung Banelings, no? Kung Banelings ang ginagamit ni Prime dito, but
pa-check pala daw nung audio feedback from
nice ko na. Nakapatay pala kanina. But anyway, may sila ba stream? Wala pa atang...
Yeah, okay na. So,
okay na.
We see right now yung army ni Prime. Nasa likod ng army ni JollyBurger.
This is a good surround coming in from Prime, but I think this would not cut it as JollyBurger at this point of the game is just too strong at this point, mga kaibigan. JollyBurger is looking to make his way on to the main base of Prime dito, and not that much to defend onto the side of Prime. So I think this would be game number 1 going to the side of JollyBurger. Very finesse play coming in from JollyBurger actually. Napaka-solido nung pinakita niyang showing dito with that harassment, with that micro, with that proper build order. So JollyBurger, I think si JollyBurger yung isa sa parang pinaka-nakikita ko na he can make all the way to the end. So, tingnan na lang natin if tama tayo at this point of the game. Once again, I'm really sorry for the technical difficulties that we encountered. Syempre, it's my first time doing my production all alone. Usually, I have a prod guy. So, congratulations to JollyBurger for winning that game number 1. Pero, this tournament is filled with surprises. Syempre, we have seen the massive comeback from the side of Blue comeback kanina, but can Prime come back at this point? So, tingnan na lang natin. Ikaw, Riyeou, ano masasabi mo sa game na yun?
Yeah, I think it was pretty dominating.